New details tonight on that house fire near San Benito that killed a mother and father and injured 7 others on Christmas morning. Genesis and Juan Ramon died after that blaze. Their 7-year-old and 1-year-old girls remain at a Galveston hospital with burns to over 70% of their body. Doctors expect them to remain in the hospital for more than a year as they struggle to recover. 2 other children and 2 adults also remain in the hospital with serious burns. The family involved in that house fire says a propane gas leak sparked an explosion. They have hired a big-time Texas attorney that has filed a $500 million lawsuit. CBS 4's Nestor Mato tells us who the victims say is to blame. Nestor.
Eddie, I have that lawsuit right here. Attorney Tony Busby says several companies are to blame, including Lowe's home improvement stores and Harlingen's Hino gas sales. But the vice president of Hino Gas says there was no explosion and it's not their fault. Christmas morning, CBS 4 News was first to the scene of a house fire in La Paloma. 2 people dead, 7 others were rushed to the hospital. Houston-based attorney Tony Busby, who is now representing the family of Olivia Polido, the mother of Juan Ramos de Leos, who along with his wife Genesis died in the fire, says an explosion caused by a propane gas leak was so strong it blew the roof off.
There was 100% no reason this should have ever happened. No reason at all. It's pretty clear that Hino Gas didn't do what it was required to do by law.
Hino Gas Sales, which has been operating out of Harlingen since 1961, is one of several companies listed in the $500 million lawsuit. Alex Hinojosa Jr., the vice president of the gas company, tells a different story.
The roof fell inwards, which means most likely that a fire started in the attic, which most likely means it was an electrical fire. There wasn't an explosion.
Busby claims Hino Gas should have never filled up the propane tank that was improperly positioned and installed. Busby says inspectors he's hired say the connection leading to the home was wrong and no one checked if there was a leak.
Everything was done as per LP Gas Division safety rules and code.
While Busby claims Hino Gas should have inspected the propane tank, Hinojosa says the company is not required by the Texas Railroad Commission LP gas rules to perform a pressure test if there is already gas in the tank, which he says was the case when it was filled a year before the blaze. He also says the family would have smelled the odor. Hino Gas did nothing wrong.
As far as we know, all of the allegations in this lawsuit will be proven to be not true.
Now the cause is still listed by investigators as undetermined. Lowe's home improvement store is also listed in this suit. Busby says company workers changed out a gas heater and dryer for electric ones and never capped the gas line. Lowe's tells CBS 4 News they don't comment on active litigations. The maker of the tank, as well as La Pulga del Rio in Starr County, where that tank was purchased, are also being sued. In the studio, Nestor Mato, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.